What up YouTube, Go to Galley back with another video playing MX versus ATV Legends. If you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Today I'm going to do a rating and review on which bike is the best in my opinion, starting out with the Honda. But first off, I want y'all to do me a favor and smash that like button. But we're going to go ahead and jump right into it and get started. So first off, let me show you guys my tune on what I'm using. I'm using -3 acceleration, -3 clutch boost, +3 chassis flexible, -1 soft suspension, +3 traction grip, and then +3 brakes. I used to run +3 stiff suspension stiff, but I went ahead and switched it to suspension soft, -1. Shout out Foul Play for that. I appreciate you, bro. But we're gonna jump right into it. So with the parts for the graphic kits for plastics, there's 23 different kits. You got 3 up top, 6, 9, 7, or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 different kits, a bunch of pretty cool graphics in here. Pretty good variety in here. But we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it and show you how this bike handles. I've been on this Honda for quite some time now, ever since the 24 Pro or 24 Supercross DLC came out. Ever since I started the Honda racing team, we went ahead and switched the name Honda Racing Team to Revved Up Racing, because I figured one day we would be changing manufacturers, and that day has come. I have let the team know to try out every bike, so we're going to be giving every bike a shot and figuring out, taking a vote, which bike we're going to run next. We're at Arizona, Glendale Supercross stock OG track. No DLC. This is completely free for anybody who has the game. But yeah, overall the Honda really, you can't go wrong with the Honda. The Honda is just a good solid bike overall. And on top of that, it's got 23 different graphic kits, which is definitely a plus. I wish there was more, but you know, it is what it is. We have to work with what we get. Boom, there's my 2 laps. Honda is a solid bike overall with the 23 different graphic kits and the way the bike performs and handles. I'm going to go ahead and rate this bike a solid 10. Great bike overall. One of my favorite bikes for sure, no doubt. But next up we got the 24KX450. Same tune. Gonna go ahead and show you guys the plastics. We got 11 different graphic kits. A little slim on the graphic kits, but I mean, they are some pretty decent kits here. Definitely pretty sweet here. But let me jump right into it and show you guys how this bike performs and handles. Give you guys my rating and review. One lap down. Now I know some people say that this bike feels heavy. I'm one of them. Sometimes this bike does feel a little heavy. Right now it's ripping, feels pretty good. Boom, there we go. 2 lappers at Glendale Supercross. Now I know we're only doing Supercross, we're not doing outdoors, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys my rating and review on this bike. I feel like this is a solid 8.5 bike right here, just being that we only have 11 graphics that we can only work with compared to the Honda with 23. So yep, 8.5 is my solid review on this Cowie. I love the Cowie, I love the Cowie green. I just wish there was a little bit more graphics, and maybe the bike wouldn't feel so heavy in some instances. But other than that, we're gonna jump right into it, get back to the next one. Next up we got KTM 450 SXF. I'm gonna show you guys the graphics and plastics, what we got here. KTM's got 23 different kits just like the Honda. Super good kits. Definitely a good variety that you can work with. But yeah, for sure, definitely some good kits here. Let me just make sure we got 23 here. We got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 kits right there. Let me jump in and give you guys a couple laps, show you guys what this bike can do. Bike feels really good, not gonna lie. I know some people might say that all bikes feel the same. In my opinion, they do, but then they don't. If that makes sense. I guess it really just depends on your tune. I'm kind of rating these bikes off of what they have to offer too. Boom, there's my 2 laps. So overall, with 23 different graphics, plastics, I give this bike a solid 10. This is a solid 10 right here for sure, no doubt. A great bike right here. Damn good bike. Next up, we have the 24 RMZ 450 Suzuki. Let's go to parks, let's check out the plastics. So for Suzuki, we got 21 different graphics plastics that we can use. 2, 3, that's 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21, pretty good variety. I like the different colors with the black and red, the blue. It's all pretty sweet. I like it. Let's get out there and let me put in a couple laps and show you guys what this thing can do. One lap down, we got one more to go. Good solid bike overall. Oh, off track a little bit there. More my fault than the bike's fault. Boom, 2 laps, done. Suzuki is a great bike with there being 21 plastics, different kits for it. I'm gonna give this bike a solid 9.5. A solid 9.5. This is a damn good bike right here. You can't go wrong with it. The only thing I really don't like is the back fenders. The number plates look like they're flared out a little bit. Wish those could be pushed in just a tad. But I mean, overall, the bike does look really good. Alright, next up we have the 24 YZ450F. The fan favorite right here. So with the 24 YZ450F, we have 27 different kits, which is going to be the most out of all the bikes on the game. We got 3, 2, or 5 right here, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Pretty good variety here, bunch of different colors. Got baby blue, yellow, blue, red, white, black, pink, bunch of different colors here. 50th anniversary monster edition, man, bunch of good kits for this YZ right here. Let's jump in and get some laps on it. Oh, off track a little bit. That was my fault. Hit that corner wrong. Definitely not the bike's fault. That was my fault. Little rider mistake right there. Boom, there's my 2 laps. So overall, with there being 27 different plastics, graphics that you can use for this bike, it is a super solid bike in my opinion. I'm gonna have to rate this bike a solid 10 out of 10. Can't go wrong with this YZ for sure, no doubt. Next up, we have the 24 Husky FC450. Let's go. Now with this bike, we have 21 different kits that we can use. A bunch of solid good kits in here. I love the gray, I love the blue, I love the yellow. We even got baby blue. Bunch of different kits in here, super sick. Something definitely you can work with. Got the gray with the red, which is sick. And also another thing that the Husky, the Gas and the KTM has to offer is the WP suspension. All the other bikes don't get it, but only these 3 bikes. Super cool to see. We're gonna go ahead and give it 2 laps and give you guys my opinion. Oh, that was my fault. I kind of hopped through those whoops at the end there. Didn't catch that berm too well. Not trying to make the Husky look bad, because this is a good bike. Good solid bike right here. One lap down, we got one more to go. See if I can get a cleaner lap, just go around. Bam, there's my 2 laps on the Husky. So overall, with there being 21 different graphics, plastics that you can use for this bike, I'm going to give this bike a solid 9.5 out of 10. Can't go wrong with this bike. Super solid bike. Next up, last but not least, we got the Gas. The 23 Gas MC450F. Now over here we got 16 different kits. Bunch of different kits in here. I love the color schemes that they have for this. Super cool. Super dope bike right here. And you got the WP suspension. Can't go wrong with this one. But you kind of are limited on graphics. Let me go ahead and get my 2 laps in. Wrap this thing up. Sketchy right there. That was my fault completely. Definitely not the bike's fault again. I'll get a clean lap on the next one. Oh, I overshot that a little. There's my 2 laps, yo. Overall, with there being 16 different plastic graphics that you can use for this bike with the WP suspension, this is a solid bike overall. I know it's kind of limited with 16 different kits, but they are some pretty good solid fire kits that you can use. I'm gonna give this bike a solid 9.5 out of 10. Definitely. But man, that's gonna conclude today's video. I appreciate everybody coming through. Hit the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think the best bike is in your opinion. In my opinion, the best bike on the game definitely got to be the Honda. But it's gonna be dope. Looking forward to seeing what the team ends up choosing for the new bike for our new seasons to be racing, league racing coming up. But man, I appreciate everybody coming through. Don't forget to hit that like. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Till next time, go to out. Peace.